So, hey there, hi there, ho there. Obviously, this whole daily video thing is, not really working out. I apologize. I'm gonna try to make it work, though. I'm not trying to, like, toot my own horn or, like, brag or anything, but my birthday is coming up this week, and that is part of the reason why I have been busy as hell. So I have like a birthday party tomorrow, and then my real birthday is on Thursday, and then my dad has the day off on Wednesday, and it's just kind of crazy, okay? And I was at my grandma's house, which I think I said this in a previous video. That's why the location was different, and now this location, it's back. Well, actually, no, I'm not, because I don't think I filmed in my room yet. It's the first time I filmed in my room, but I'm filming in my room today. On this channel, at least. On my other channel, I have filmed in my room before. Anyway, today is Monday, which is becoming pissy. I'm gonna try to do a one taker, okay? One taker. Okay. Let's go. Okay.
So it's official. We're lesbians. Cool story, bro.
Okay. So, what I wanted to talk about today is, again, I'm having a really good day, so it's really hard for me to talk about, like, ranting and pissy things. I always get really pissy and ranty on days that it's not Monday, even though this video will probably be uploaded on Tuesday. There'll be 2 videos tomorrow. That's a lie. There might not even be a video tomorrow. There will be a video if I'm lucky. Fudge, man. Like, actually there might be, because I have all day tomorrow. Technically I have all day to film, because my party isn't till nighttime. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. What I'm trying to say is I become really pissy and ranty over certain subjects during the week and that are not on Monday, and I'll be like really heated and angry about it, and then it'll be Monday and I'll be like, I'm in such a good mood, I can never be angry about anything, yay, life and rainbows and butterflies. So it's really hard to make a video when you're full of rainbows and butterflies. But what I did want to talk about, let's get cut to the fucking chase here. What I did want to talk about was how, was 1, having children, and 2, having only 1 child versus having multiple children, and the stereotype, I guess you would say. So I have had a lot of feedback about when I was a kid. I had the thought when I was a child, I wasn't a child, I was a teenager, that I did not want children. I decided that I did not want children whatsoever. I was not gonna have children, not gonna do it, hell no. And at the time, people told me, you're gonna become an adult and you're gonna change your mind. You know, you're gonna want children. Apparently, if you come with a vagina, you immediately want children. Apparently, that's how fucking life works. So they told me, you're gonna grow up and you're gonna change your mind. Well, okay, technically I did. I changed my mind. I would very much like children in the future. Children are pretty fucking great and they're pretty fucking cute. Teenagers, I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with that. But children, like I said, I don't know if I've said this before, but I worked with children for 2 years in a child care center. And I'm actually pretty good with children, I have to admit. Like, not trying to toot my own horn, but a toot, I'm really good with children. And so after working in a child care center, I kind of just started working at a child care center because it was a job that I could get. And I actually became really good at it, and I was like, oh, I'm actually good at this. Yeah. And I decided, like, children are really cute, and I do want my own kids, even though they're frustrating at times. I do want my own kids. Anyway, beside the point. But I did technically change my mind like people told me. But it still irritates me that people say that, because just because I changed my mind doesn't mean other people are gonna change their minds. Because I know 30-year-old, mid-30 people who don't want kids, decided that they don't want kids and are not gonna have kids, end of story, period, done. They don't want kids. They're mid-fucking 30s, married, don't fucking want kids. I know people who are in their 20s who don't want kids. I know teenagers who claim they don't want kids. And yes, some of them may change their mind. You never know. But then there's people who don't, and that's fucking fine. Like, it's so stupid, especially with this world being so overpopulated like it is. It's so fucking stupid to me that people automatically assume, like, not just like having a vagina, but just like in general, people assume like everyone must want kids, like everyone should have kids, everyone should have that need to have kids. And I do believe in evolution, and when it comes to with evolution, like, it is kind of true where like evolution pretty much says that like everyone's desires to kind of like want to reproduce. And part of me feels that way, but obviously everyone is different. We've come to learn that, and I've come to learn that. Obviously some people haven't, but I have come to learn that, yeah, not everyone fucking wants kids, and that's perfectly effing fine. The other thing I was going to talk about was having more than one kid. People, I feel like, automatically assume that everyone on this whole entire planet should have more than one kid. I've known people to have like a 3-month-old baby and be like, so when's your next one? It's like, their baby is 3 months old and you're already asking them about their fucking next kid? Like, give them a fucking break. Jesus, like, they just had a 3-month-old daughter and you're already asking them, like, so when's number 2? It's like, and some people don't want more than one kid. I myself am an only child, and I honestly, well, my mom would get mad about me saying that because I have half siblings, but let's just say there's an age gap. My half siblings are way, way older than me, and we didn't really grow up together, and they're half siblings, so technically I do consider them like siblings, but we didn't really grow up together, and for the most part I consider myself an only child, and I am perfectly happy and like grateful that I'm an only child. And there are some people who are. There are some people who aren't. There are some people who are sad that they're only children and they wish they had siblings. There are some people like me who are happy and grateful that they're only children. And I personally, if I do have kids, unless I have twins, because I have to admit having twins would be pretty awesome. Except for twins, and I might change my mind about this too. But for the most part, I believe I only want one child. I only want one child. I really do. And I might change my mind. Like, I changed my mind about not wanting any kids. Except for, like I said, of course, unless I have twins, because again, having twins would be awesome. I just want one kid. And that's perfectly fine, but it's just so annoying because in society now, it's like you have one kid, and like I said, your kid could be only like 3 months old and people are already asking about when your second one's gonna be popping out. And you're like, Jesus Christ, like, hold your horses. I just had one. You want me to pop out a second one? I don't work like that, okay? I'm not a freaking machine. But it's just stupid, and it's the way society works. And I had a coworker when I was working at a child care center who thought it was sad. Being an only child was sad. Because they were like, oh, those poor only children, they're so selfish. Being an only child is so selfish, which I disagree. It's how you raise your child. You can easily have like only one child. I lost train of thought. You could only have one child and raise them to not be selfish. Having siblings doesn't automatically mean like not selfish. I've met people who have multiple siblings and are super selfish. I have met only children, aka myself, and I'm probably one of the most unselfish people ever. I just am. I mean, like, look at me. I'm totally not selfish at all. But seriously, it all depends on the people, and honestly, it's the parenting. So I hate when people say that. Like, my coworker said that, and that pissed me off. I was like, no, I only want one kid. I'm probably only gonna have one kid, if I can even have kids, because I have some womanly problems, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be hard for me to have children. I might not even be able to physically, which will suck. But that's my video for today. It's very, very interesting, but it does piss me off because, again, it's like what society thinks, and society thinks either A, that everyone should want and need to have children, and B, that everyone should want and need to have multiple children on this fucking overly populated planet, and that if you aren't like that and if you're different and you don't believe that, then you're like crazy. But you have a vagina. What? What? Okay, that's my video for today. Again, this wasn't a very, very ranty video because I am in a really good mood. Yeah, okay, bye.